All right, in this video, I want to answer the question, what is the difference between the physical and the digital copy of the popMATICS Pocket Guide? So the physical copy of the popMATICS Pocket Guide, this is where it all started for me. I created these as a premium quality manuscript book for my students. Now I say premium quality because I didn't cut any corners when I was making it. I went with a nice high quality, thicker paper, nice cardstock for the cover, and this nice wire coil binding so that it would open up and lay flat. You can fold it in half, kind of set it on your lap, right? It's not going to close up on you like a lot of those perfect binding books and things like that. So that's what this is. Now this has 42 pages of manuscript paper and 42 blank sheets, blank canvases for whiteboarding, putting in lyrics, laying out theoretical concepts, writing number system stuff, whatever you want to use it for. And in the back of it, it has what I consider to be my 7 essential kind of master charts and diagrams, all the things that I use for teaching theory, common chord progressions, everything associated with learning by listening to create and kind of craft this kind of unique experience for each student. So just as no two learning experiences are the same, no two books will be the same as students start writing in them. I tell them to write in it as much as they want. You know, you're recording your experiences of learning by listening. When they fill it up, I'll just give them another one. So that is what the Pocket Guide is meant for. It was designed for my students, but again, I carry it around for myself. These are $22. That includes priority shipping within the United States. They're 5x7, so they're like the size of a DVD. So maybe a little big for a pocket, you know, but small enough to still carry around. Now, when it comes to the digital copy, that contains a lot more resources because this is kind of meant to kind of unpack those master charts in the back. More designed for teachers who wanted to get into this and learn a little bit more about it. Now, as I've started to, even though I pretty much just use mostly what's in the Pocket Guide, those 7 essential charts and diagrams, and then just use manuscript paper to kind of create the lessons, I have been using these charts a lot more since I've created them now. So what's in here is when you get the Ultimate popMATICS Pocket Guide, which is the digital bundle, these are $88, but this again has a lot more resources. So when you get this, there's going to be 4 folders in there. And the first one is the foundations packets. So these I made in 3 keys, C, F, and G, the first 3 keys at the top of the circle. What I like about that is no matter what key a song is in, you're never more than a whole step away from there. So if a student's going to learn a song in the key of G flat, I have no problem knocking that down to F to make it a little easier to visualize. In these packets here, what you get is you get a little write-up about popMATICS and the number system and what these are, and then you get some standard notation that kind of breaks down the concepts. The number system essentials in standard notation, variants, you know, adding extensions, things like that. And then you get these charts here, which are my non-standard notation for students who don't read standard notation. This is usually where I start using these, and these are my primary chord scale builders. Again, the number system essentials, but in a non-standard format. And then the piano files that visually show the layout of each scale with the number system. Again, that's just a template that I'll use to map out melodies and things like that. Some manuscript paper and the back cover there. So those are in C, F, and G. I also have a primary chord scales one, which has all of the non-standard notation files for every key. And that's it. So the standard notation in the Pocket Guide only comes with those 3 keys. However, if you do purchase this, there is kind of a bonus. I have them. They're slightly different format, but it's all the same information where you'll get the popMATICS foundations, the missing keys. You'll get the other 9 keys with it. There's also a singles folder. Here you can break down each individual key and you can get in there and just get quick access to the one file you need. So if you just want the primary chord scale builder for D flat, you can get in there and print that one file or export that one file and send it to a student. I also have one here that's kind of a fill-in worksheet. So once they know how to do this, they can use that and kind of write in the chords as they relate to that number system for any key. From there, you have the next folder is the Pocket Guide. So I have this fully assembled just as it comes in the print version. When I made the digital version, we have these I have 3 sizes for the staff paper because I just like to have some options sometimes depending on what we're working on. So there's a small, medium, and large, but this one here is fully assembled with the medium-sized manuscript paper, Again, 42 pages of that, just as it comes in the print version. This is great for students if they're using Fourscore and they want to just take notes or chart out tunes and have it all contained in one digital file. I also have a mini variant, and this one here just contains one of each file. So it has one of each of the 3 sizes of manuscript paper. It has the 7 charts and diagrams at the back. So it's quick, easy to flip through if you're using it in a lesson. But again, here you still have the singles folder. So if you want to just get the one chart, just work from the one chart, or send a student just the one file, you can do that too. Now from there you have the staff paper. That's just quick access to the staff paper. So if you need to print something or grab something and throw it in Fourscore to work with, you can do that. And then a variants folder, which has a few extra materials in there, again, that didn't belong really in the Pocket Guide or the Foundations, but they are still things that I use. So again, this is not a comprehensive step-by-step method book that just anybody can grab and just know what to do with. That is something that is coming. This is more for people who either are taking private sessions with me and want to learn more about it, or kind of just understand it, how this works, and maybe they're already familiar with another kind of number system, Nashville number system, which again, this ties in with a lot of that stuff, but it's more designed with piano players in mind. People have asked, is this studio licensed or is it individual? Do they need to buy an individual copy? I don't even want to get into, I don't even know how to do that or want to get into the whole like single user studio license thing. If you purchase this, if you're a teacher and you purchase this and you want to share it with students that you directly teach, that's totally fine with me. That's why this exists. I wanted to make this for teachers so that they could have these resources and use them with their students. Of course, I don't want it shared between teachers or just put up online somewhere where people can just go and download it without having to pay for it. But if you're making an investment in your studio and you're going to purchase this, you're more than welcome to share it with the students that you directly teach. So again, there are some prerequisites involved in this. I don't want to give anybody the impression that I don't want anybody to be disappointed purchasing it and then not know how to use it or feel like they have to take a bunch of sessions. Again, when I designed this, it was designed for students. I was serving students. I wasn't necessarily starting this with the goal of like getting a bunch of teachers to use it. But of course, I'm absolutely thrilled for that to be happening and for other people to find value in that and for other students to be benefiting from it, which is why I'm going to start getting into doing the method book too, because I want people to be able to just get it without feeling like they have to go take a whole bunch of private training sessions. But those are also available. I do have an introductory session that I've set up through my Fonz booking link. So if you have any questions about that, if anybody who has already purchased a copy of because I had the digital, just the Pocket Guide before, that I was selling at $44, if you want to purchase the Ultimate popMATICS Pocket Guide, which bundles all these additional resources, I do have a coupon code for that. Just let me know that you'd like it. I'll give you the coupon code, and it'll reduce the cost by what you've already paid. So it'll cut it from 88 back down to 44, and you'll still get everything that you're seeing here, the download. So it's a zip file. It opens up, and everything's organized for you straight away. So that's it for now. If you have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, I will catch you next time.